Hello fabulous humans, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, then well, hello, how you doing? Welcome. You've just slipped into the most fabulous place on YouTube and I'm so happy to have you here. Thanks for popping in. Well, now that you're here, before you get relaxed, you get comfortable, you know, over here you get carried away, but you know, and it's cold outside. Is it cold outside where you at? If it is, then you're looking for a place where you can come and get comfy, cozy. But before you get a chair over here, you need to subscribe to the channel, become part of the Glitter and Glam squad so we can shine together. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when I upload a new video. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button so YouTube knows that little me, I need a little shining, 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 yeah. Ooh, all it is winnings. Oh, all it is winnings in these YouTube streets, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the support. I truly appreciate you, and you. Thank you. Now, today's video is all about dark and sexy fragrances with a twist. You know, Halloween is fast approaching, so we need something a little bit spooky. Look at my outfit. It's giving spooky vibes. And my hair is also kind of giving spooky. But this is dark. So these are dark and sexy fragrances with a twist. The bottles are dark and sexy. Black bottles, okay? Black bottles, dark and sexy. So if you want to know some dark and sexy, my beautiful twisted life fragrances, then go grab yourself, you know, a warm drink, tea, wine, hot cocoa, coffee, and come right back and let's get into some dark, twisted, spooky fragrances.
That night I said I was recording late. I wasn't recording late. I was just smoking, chilling, had a couple drinks.
Before we get into the meat and potatoes, you know, high heels on my tippies, fancy heat gloss that's on my lippy. This is in the shade Fenty Glow and it's the hit gloss because you know I need some plumbing effect. And I have on Max Chestnut lip liner as well, a little bit of Max Chestnut lip liner and you know, Fenty hit gloss, and that's what I have on my lippy. Now let's get into some dark and sexy fragrances in no particular order. All the fragrances here, the bottles are black and I'm black. Hello, just in case you didn't know that, I am black. And I think this would be good to do for like Black History Month as well, but I think that time would be better for like fragrances by black owned, you know, companies. But I thought that this would be fun for, you know, as Halloween is approaching, to do some dark, sexy, spooky fragrances. These are not spooky. They're good, but they're just dark and sexy with the dark and sexy bottles. So the first fragrance, I'm looking like which fragrance should I grab first, because we have to start with a sexy bottle. So the first one I'm grabbing, the bottle is dark. When they advertised it like online, the bottle is not given this color, but this is Sultan by Royal Crown. I feel like online is given like a dark green bottle, but here it looks black. Like here, unless I'm colorblind, it's very, very dark. Anyways, this is a gorgeous vanilla fragrance. However, I would say this, it is not beast mode. I was expecting it to be beast mode. However, this is not beast mode. I was expecting this to be beast mode, especially for how much this retails for. But thank God, I did not pay full price for this, because I would have been upset because it's not beast mode. But the fragrance is amazing. Like, it is so beautiful. You have to love fruits and dates. It's deep, it's dark, it's sexy. It's like a deep dark vanilla. This is so good. If you hear any noise, it's my son. He is back. He went out, he's back, and I'm not done filming. But he doesn't know I'm home, so let's get to the darkness. But this is dark and sexy. In the top notes, you get Madagascar vanilla, you get dates, you get fruity notes and cedar. In the middle notes, you get lapdanum, you get Moroccan rose and jasmine. And in the base, you get myrrh, sandalwood, oud, and saffron. This right here is really nice. But like I said, you're in your own scent bubble. You can smell you. People close to you can smell you. But this is not a fragrance that when you wear, you walk into the room, people far, far away will smell you. And this layers beautifully with Arabian Tonka. And you know, Arabian Tonka announces your arrival. That is like, boom, in your face. But the juice here is so good. It's high quality. I really love this, especially for fall and winter. Now that I'm smelling it, it smells expensive. You can smell that saffron in here with the dates and like deep dark vanilla. Oh, this is so good. This is a dark and sexy fragrance. And this right here just, it's for me. You know, my little crown. It just is the perfect, this is such a cute bottle. I like this bottle. I would like this in white and gold. I am the only one thinking about white and gold while I'm talking about black bottles. Moving on, the next dark and sexy fragrance. Since I already talked about Arabian Tonka, I might as well just go ahead and bring it out. This is a sugary Tonka beanie. There's rose, but I don't know what they be saying. I already put this one here, but like I said, if you put this, I will put this first because it's more powerful. But if you put this and then you put Sultan on top of it, it's good. But this kind of overpowers Sultan sometimes because this is super, super powerful. This is the season for Montal. This is the season for Mancera. So be prepared to start seeing Montal, Mancera. I'll just be going on and on and on and on about them because this is their season. So in here, in the top notes, you get saffron and bergamot. And in the middle notes, you get oud and Bulgarian rose, which honestly, I don't really pick up on the rose that much. And in the base, you get tonka bean, you get sugar cane, amber, white musk, and oak moss. This, my dear, is amazing. And it's a dark and sexy. Look at the bottle. It's the bottle is not dark. The bottle is dark. But the bottle, I don't like this bottle, but the fragrance is dark and sexy, and it goes with the theme of dark and sexy black bottle fragrances. Now, the next dark and sexy we're reaching for is Swiss Arabia. This is Seashella. Now, I did see that there's another Swiss Arabia Seha stuff, and that one I saw it for like $70, and I'm like, child, why? I have $50, $45, $50 for it. I want to try that one because I know I'm going to love it. This is such a sexy fragrance. It's deep, it's dark, it's twisted. Another fragrance that could have been here, I don't have the bottle upstairs with me, is AMIRE's Club de Nuit, the black and gold version. My husband took that one and I forgot, and it's not here. And I'm gonna put a bottle here, but you need that one. It is dark, it is sexy. As I brought this, I just thought about it. If you like Noir de Noir by Tom Ford, you're going to love it. That one is so good. And I'm gonna get 2 bottles this fall and just leave one for him because that one is like 30 something. On Amazon, it's like, yeah, it's like $35 on Amazon. So I'm gonna get 2 bottles, one for him, one for me. Really good in the fall and winter, so sexy. But in here, the top notes, you get spicy notes, and then you get oud. In the middle notes, you get rose, you get oud. Hello, that's sexy. Rose is what makes it dark and sexy. You know rose is sexy. And you get Italian iris and Egyptian jasmine. In the base, you get patchouli, oud, amber, and vanilla. This, I love. I really love this. I want to spray it, but I feel like this is going to be strong fragrances. It's going to be all over. Oh, yes. Oh, I love this. And yes, I know they did put a little bit of blue, but you know the bottle is dark, so it still qualifies for dark and sexy. Or should we make it a black and gold video? Because I'm seeing that with the black, of course, black and gold goes together beautifully, and that's what is making it stand out. Now, the next fragrance on the dark and sexy, fragrances is, this is by MFK, Oud Satin Mood. This fragrance is dark. It's like a dark vanilla oud. It is sexy. A little bit of rose. There's something powdery about this that I love. I love this in the fall and winter as well. In here, in the top notes, you get Bulgarian rose, you get violet, and strawberry. I'm like, strawberry? Fragrantica? I don't smell the strawberries. In the middle note, you get Turkish rose. I smell rose. In the base note, you get oud, you get vanilla, which I pick up on. For me, this is oud, vanilla, rose. And you get benzoin, amber, caramel, and cedar. This is so sexy. I'm going to put a little bit, child. I hope I don't smell like everything. You know what? Why haven't I been wearing this fragrance? This is me in a bottle. Oh yeah, I'm picking up. Oh, the vanilla is coming out. Oh, I need a little bit. Sorry. I need more. I feel like with this, I stopped because I feel like when I go out, especially if it's like a Nigerian function, there are certain fragrances that everybody would wear. They wear Baccarat or Utsa Imud, or, you know, it's always, or there was another one that I used to smell a lot of. So I kind of retired them from like wearing to those places. But now that I put Utsa Imud on me, I am loving this. Oh, it's sexy. Okay, I'm bringing her out in the fall. What is going on with, especially with Seashella and Utsa Imud, is dark, is twisted. And then here I have Montal's Arabian Rose with Sultan. Whatever is going on, I smell dark and I smell sexy. Now shining. See, I don't know if you guys like jewelries like I do, but child, I have something coming up. No, not like that, but you know, jewelry kind of video where we get to talk about some jewelry, especially now that we're going to the holiday season. I have some cute jewelry pieces that maybe we can talk about. Now, the next dark and sexy fragrance, this one is dark. The bottle is dark and the juice is darker. This is Ombre NAD by Louis Vuitton. Now, you do not know darkness until you've experienced this fragrance. This is so dark. It is sexy. You get oud. The keynotes are oud, incense, rose, raspberry, saffron, amberwood, benzoin, birch, and geranium. I haven't tried this with Rude Oud by Fragrance Du Bois to see if I like them together. But you know, for me with this is Intense Cafe or Fenty Eau de Parfum. To me, that with Fenty is so good. Like when I want a fruitiness to it, because that has blueberry and I think there's like mandarin vibes. With Ombre NAD is so good, but Intense Cafe just darkens up the sexiness in this fragrance, and everywhere, compliment magnet. This is a deep, dark, sexy fragrance. Now, the next deep, dark, and sexy fragrance that you need to check out, this one you can get for a good deal. I would see if Joma Shop still has it. If it's available, you need to check it out on Joma. However, this is not for the faint of heart. This is, when I say it's deep, it's dark, it's twisted, it is deep, dark, and funky. But it is so good. It is so strong. It is like explosively strong. Now, in here, in the top notes, you get oud. You get geranium and saffron. So it does smell expensive. It smells like money. And in the middle notes, you get rose and amberwood, which makes it feel like oud. And in the base, you get olibanum, you get musk, and you get incense. And there's also leather in here. Leather in the middle notes is very strong. It's very strong, but it's very deep. It's very sexy. And like I said, with this one, I would love to start layering this with a rose-based fragrance. This is deep, it's dark, it's sexy. It's a black bottle, but they put gold. The gold here is a little bit more, but it's still with the theme of the black bottles. And this is a dark and sexy fragrance that you need to sample. Sample. Do not blind buy this. For this one, do not blind buy. I think you should not blind buy that fragrance, because don't say I didn't warn you. Now, the next dark and sexy fragrance. This one is a little bottle, and you guys know I do not like 30 mls, but they only have this in 30 mls here. And this is called Oriento by Jeroboam. This is a cute little cutie patootie fragrance. And in here, in the top notes, you get saffron, you get styrax, and lemon. And in the middle notes, you get rose, apple, and ylang ylang. In the base, you get patchouli, sandalwood, and white musk. This is so dark and sexy. And at the same time, the lemon gives it that, it's kind of sharp, but it's so sexy. The patchouli, sandalwood with it, I love it. It has that rose and oud vibe with a twist. It's dark, it's sexy. I would like this in a bigger bottle because I don't like small bottles, but I really love this. And this is strong. You know, Gerbrom's fragrances are extrait de parfum. So you know you're getting high quality concentration. So this is my cute little patootie size. And I think they only have the bigger size available in the UK. I think it's Harrods or Selfridges that has it. But over here, all we get for Gerbalm are these little sizes. So this would be the only Gerbalm I will get. There's one called Ombre. I think I tried that I love. But the bottles, I don't like it. I don't like the bottles. I don't like them. Now, the next dark and sexy bottle and juice this is from the house of Chris Collins. This is called Harlem Nights. You guys know my bottle is signed, but you cannot see it. You can look, but you cannot really see it. This is a boozy fragrance. Very unique. I don't have anything that smells like it. Every time I smell it, I'm like, what did he put in here? You get rum, you get saffron, nutmeg, cloves, grapefruit, and lemon at the top. In the middle notes, you get patchouli, you get orange root, you get cedar and jasmine. And in the base, you get sandalwood, you get vanilla, you get musk and vetiver. This is so good. So beautiful, so dark, so sexy. It's a very, like, I cannot explain this fragrance. I don't have anything that smells like it. I can check to see what people say it smells like of Fragrantica, but for me, I don't own anything that smells like it. This is dark, it's sexy, and the bottle, you know, is giving dark and sexy vibe. But he went with rose gold rather than gold, and I love it. So I will be wearing this heavy in the fall and winter, but the weather needs to get super cold for me to wear it. Now, the next dark and sexy fragrance. Are you ready for this one? This is also another black bottle. Spooky, and this is Santa Royale from the house of Malone. I always say this pisses me off because I don't have the bow. I don't know where the bow is, and but I love this. It's dark, it's sexy, it's sandalwood and oud. So with this one, when I want to layer it, I layer it with a rose-based fragrance, and that's what sets it off. So if I put this and I put like a rose and oud fragrance with this, my choice is Rose Oud by Kayali, which is a dark and sexy fragrance. I have the small bottle that finished, so I don't have a big size of that one. I still will get it because it's dark and it's sexy. This is an oil money fragrance to me. It smells like oil wealth, like an oil magnet. Here you get sandalwood, you get oud, leather, jasmine, and rose. And this is so good. This is so good. It's deep, it's dark, it's sexy, and I will always have this in my collection. This is a 10 over 10. I think it's my favorite Galon. This is one of those fragrances that we put at the back because, you know, I lit the pack, so my back's to them. The enemies gotta... My enemies, they gotta smell it, but you know they always gotta smell behind me because they are not, you know, no, they're behind me. So they gotta smell it behind me. This is such a good fragrance. This, I think, is a for lifer for me. It smells like money. It smells like wealth. Oil money, like I call it. And the bottle is black. It's giving dark. It's sexy. The juice is dark and sexy. The bottle is dark and sexy. This is spooky, and I love this. The next dark and sexy fragrance, this is from Kayali. And since we're talking about Kayali, I have two black bottle fragrances from them. I have the miniature sizes as well, but these ones are the big ones that I have. Rose Oud should join them. This was my favorite from the bunch from the Oudgasm collection. The Rose Oud smelled like Rose Oud because I have so many Rose Oud, but now I want it. But Cafe Oud got me. I love it. And now that Rose Oud is not there, I layer Cafe Oud as well. And in here you get cappuccino, geranium, rose, white musk, vanilla, and oud. I absolutely love Cafe Oud. And this other dark and sexy one is from the wedding collection. This is Velvet Santal. And you guys know, Silk Santal, whatever's going on, listen, I'm not going to stay up trying to make sure I get a bottle. I want it 100 ml. Why don't we have 100 ml of that one? I want 100 ml. I don't care even if they make it $180. I just want to be able to buy it. And I thought I did, because I thought I ended up with the little one, and only for it to arrive, and it's a velvet santal. So I am not happy about this, and I already opened it and I wasn't looking. I was just like opening and I sprayed. I'm like, they're changing the formula, and then I looked, velvet santal. But velvet santal is sexy, but I just wanted the silk one for that. But smelling it, this is so good. And in here you get jasmine petals, tea leaves, white musk, cedar wood, benzoin, and sandalwood. And one thing I love about the Kayali, I love that they put the notes at the back. I really like it. I think that it makes it easy for us to just pick the keynotes without like trying to read. So I love that. But these two fragrances are dark and sexy. I haven't tried them together though. Velvet Santal is really, really good. It's so underrated. I think for me, the only thing I would say is it doesn't project as much, and you have to like overspray to get Velvet Santal. But once you do, once it hits, it's amazing. Now that I've put the Velvet Santal on with the sandalwood, I love what I'm smelling, and I really like it. It's very warm, very cozy, inviting, it's deep, it's sexy, it's actually really sexy. So I need to bring this out. I need to bring it out and see what it's about. Yeah, I do have a lot left, so I'm loving what I just smelled, and that's really, really nice. Now the next black and dark and sexy fragrance, this is Mare Tonka by Jo Malone. I have not talked about this fragrance in a long time. This is a winter fragrance for me. It's very cool, I would say, and icy. I don't know if it's the Mare. And I love this in the winter time. I get so much compliments when I wear this in the winter time. It projects the beast mode. It's beast mode. It's very sexy. And one thing I love about it is it's very simple, but the sillage is incredible and it's so sexy. The amount of compliments I get when I wear this is amazing. So in the top notes you get lavender, in the middle notes you get myrrh, in the base notes you get tonka bean, you get vanilla, and you get almond. This is so sexy, so underrated, incredibly sexy, and I am happy to have this in my collection. I was gonna feature the rose and oud because it's in the same bottle, but you know, guys know my rose and oud, I think I got a bad batch. And I haven't recovered from that batch, and I haven't bought another one, which I was supposed to buy it, and then I ended up buying the Libre Absolute Palatine, Plantain, whatever, and that ended up being a disaster. So I am so upset that I did that. I would have just gotten my rose oud and call it a day, because I had points, $100 off from Sephora. I would have just paid $100 and gotten that. Anyways, the next dark and sexy fragrance is from the house of Frederick Muller. These are black bottles. They are clear and black. This is Promise. Promise is so sexy. And this is Portrait of a Lady. You know, guys know Portrait of a Lady is like me in a bottle. When I put Portrait of a Lady or Rose and Coeur together with the Portrait of a Lady, I need to buy Rose and Coeur. That's a fragrance that I've been wanting that I have not prioritized. Rose and Coeur and Portrait of a Lady together, you cannot tell me anything. The amount of compliments I get and my scent bubble when I wear them and I overspray them. You know what? I need Rose and Coeur. Rose and Coeur will be coming home. I think, well, let's give her by the end of October. You guys know, because I ain't got no money. But Rose and Coeur, I think I will be adding. I keep buying everything else and I keep forgetting about Rose and Coeur because I love Portrait of a Lady layered with Rose and Coeur. That combo nobody has ever talked about. I've been using that combo for a long time, and that combo distracts my enemies, because when I'm also talking, you're like, what do you have on? And it's Portrait of a Lady and Rose and Coeur. Now for the guys, you guys need to hustle. Dark and sexy man, a woman. This is a unisex fragrance. I know women that own this fragrance and they love it, but for me, I give it to the guys because my husband loves it. This, I think, is his favorite fragrance this year. Yes. And it's empty because I always play with the empty bottle. We have, I think right now we have like 2 empty bottles in this house, and one full and one almost empty. That's how much promise we have. But promise is there's apples, but it's still dark, it's sexy, and it's black. And it's spooky. Great for this time of the year. Now the last one, I do have two, and I think that these two just need to be honorable mention, because this one I feel like is black, but then when you turn it around it's gold. So it's black and gold, but it's still dark, it's sexy, it's oud, it's nutmeg, and it's beast mode. This, now I'm smelling it, I'm like, yeah, I do like this. But I think that now that this is empty and the other bottle is almost empty, I feel like I'm gonna get Sultan. Sultan has been calling my name, and rather than the Palatine one that dropped that I wanted so bad at first because of the color, I think I'm going to get Sultan. I really like Sultan. I don't know what they put in there, but Sultan is calling me, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get it. But Oud for Greatness is a dark, it's not very dark, but it's sexy with the oud, and I think, and the bottle is black, so it's dark and sexy. The last dark and sexy fragrance, it's not, this is not a black bottle, but it's almost there. It's a grayish, and is it coming up dark? Not really. This is Overture from the House of Xerjoff. This is dark, it's sexy, it's fig, it's incense. I need to put it on. You guys know, if you've been here from the beginning, you know that this fragrance started this channel, this and Muse. Okay, Overture and Muse started this channel, and they will always be with me true till we get to the end. We will never get, because we're going higher and higher and higher. So this fragrance started this channel, and this is the honorable mention. Although the bottle is not black, it's close, and it's deep, is dark, is sexy. In the top notes you get fig leaves, orange, and magnolia. In the middle notes you get cinnamon, ylang ylang, Indian jasmine, and Bulgarian rose. And in the base you get sandalwood, you get vanilla, you get amber, you get cashmere wood, and you get incense. For me, this is straight up fig and incense, and this is so good. Incredible juice. 10 out of 10 for me. One of my favorite Xerjoffs. I need to do a Xerjoff video of all my Xerjoff. Maybe this fall. I think we're finally getting there. I will do it. There are a couple that I was trying to add to my collection, but I've still not done that because I keep buying other stuff. But that video is going to come, it's going to happen. But these are some dark and sexy fragrances in my collection with a black bottle. So it's giving black, it's giving dark, and it's giving sexy. Have you tried any of these fragrances that I talked about? What are some black bottle fragrances in your collection? That's what I want to know. Fragrances in your collection that the bottle is dark and it's also, and the juice is dark and sexy. Let me know in the comments below. As always, all the fragrances that I talked about will be linked in the description box. So you can check them out. If anyone, attracts you, anyone piques your interest, it'll be linked down below. I'm looking at this ones, like which one am I gonna put on? Because I've been putting this girl heavy, but like I always say, because these ones are really dark. Oh, I know the one to use. I'm gonna put Casablanca down. Like I always say, in all things, what do? We're gonna add glitter. Whenever you're in doubt, I'm gonna add glitter. And when all else fails, your back is against the wall, your back is against the ropes, you need to call on the Lord, and he's going to answer. Call on the Lord. And while you're at that, while you're calling on the Lord, I'm going to use a fragrance that I haven't used in a long time. This is Oud Satin Mood from the House of MFK. Oh yes, I love this. I'm bringing her out, and I'll be wearing her more. But we need to call on the Lord and pull Oud Satin Mood. We're going to add more glitter. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Of course, you're going to see me in another video. You know why? I am waiting for 3 fragrances to arrive, and we got a haul video, fall haul video coming up, and that's going to kick off my top fragrances for fall, because there was no way I was going to do that video without these fragrances that I'm expecting to arrive, because I want my top fall. Like, these are fragrances that I smell that I'm like, these are going to be the fall fragrances of the season. So that's why I'm late on my top fall video, because I am waiting for them to arrive. But yes, y'all, you're gonna see me. I'm gonna be coming. Thank you guys for popping in.